as homeschool moms, a lot of us really enjoy talking about curriculum, even stuff that we're not using, looking at curriculum, learning about it, browsing online. But where do you go to actually buy it? Let's chat about that today. Now, I'm going to list 5 specific places that I enjoy shopping for things for our homeschool. But there's one that I want to talk about before. It's more of a grouping, and that is buying it used. I love to buy things used, not just to save money, but also because why buy new if something else is just going to go to the landfill? So buying used is always my preference when I can. However, a couple things to say about that. First, where do you buy it used? Well, now Facebook Marketplace and Facebook groups can be a great place to do it. With the awareness that you are buying from a stranger. So take the precautions, including using PayPal, PayPal product? Forget what it's called now, where there's a fee, but they help cover you. Asking and paying for insurance, even if the seller isn't going to cover the fees for the PayPal, which they should. And selling insurance, or using insurance from the post office, even if they're not willing to do that, it is worth it for you to protect yourself. So Facebook is a great place. Well-trained mind forums have fantastic classified sections. I've used them for years. Again, you're buying from a stranger, so be aware of that. Even if you're not using curriculum that's necessarily classical education or well-trained mind suggested, you can find a lot over there. Facebook groups for the curriculum company that you're using can also be a great spot. I'm right now, the only one I'm in is for Guest Hollow's Chemistry in the Kitchen. And every year in the spring and over the summer, people sell the books, because there are a lot. It's a literature-based curriculum. We'll sell all the books or various combinations of the books in the group. So that's another great place to buy it. One I've done for years is just a post on my personal Facebook page. It's hit or miss whether or not I'll actually find any of my homeschool friends who are using it, but it's worth a shot. Of course, your homeschool groups, if you are involved in any, can be a great place as well. Again, though, know that you are buying from a stranger if you're buying online. Check carefully the editions in case that matters to you. And in that same vein, one other option is to buy from a curriculum store if you have one. If not, the one that's near me over in Raleigh is called the Homeschool Gathering Place. And from them, you can call them, request them to look. They will look, see if they have curriculum for you. They'll call you back, let you know about the condition, all of that, and then they'll ship it to you, even if you don't live in the area. So you can still pay lower fee or lower prices than if you bought new, but even with the shipping. So the Homeschool Gathering Place, and I will leave the name of that down below. You can Google, their website comes up. They're fantastic. I love them. Okay, now let's talk about the other places. So the first one that I want to mention is buying directly from the publisher. And I know that some people say, but it's more expensive. I can get a better deal somewhere else, especially my number 5 that I'm going to mention. So stay tuned to the end for that one. And that's true sometimes. Being on their email list can get you discounts sometimes. But the reason I put them on here is when you buy from a company directly, they are keeping more of the profits than if you bought from someplace else. This is especially true with smaller publishers because they have less wiggle room often. And being on the other side of content creation now, having made some curriculum items, I understand that that little margin you have can make a big difference if you have to pay someone else. So when you can, buy directly from the company. Black Friday is a great time to do this because they will often put things on sale. And of course, in the summer and such. So, number 1, directly from the publisher. Number 2, bookshop.org. Now, I am an unabashed fan of Amazon. I love it. I know the problems with it, and I have been being intentional about finding other places, but I also just love Amazon. I do. Bookshop.org is one that I have switched to for buying books. Bookshop.org, bookshop, I don't know how to reference it. One thing that I really like about them is that you can choose a independent bookstore to support. Meaning that when you buy from the company, from the website, that local bookstore gets a percentage of your purchases. They also have a thing where it's twice a year, they take a percentage of all their profits and send out a portion to every bookstore that's registered on their website. So I love that. My town doesn't have a used bookstore or a local independent one, but some of the surrounding towns do. And my hometown has an amazing bookstore that has been around since I remember going when I was like 6. So I don't know how long they've been around, but a long time. Being able to buy online with that convenience while supporting local bookstores too is a win-win for me. The downside is that there are no reviews on this website. So that does mean that I'm looking elsewhere online for reviews and then going there to buy. I will leave my link down below. Just a regular affiliate link, no cost to you, but I do get a portion of your purchases. So bookshop.org is a great place for buying new books. Number 3 is Home Science Tools. I love Home Science Tools. As the name implies, science is what they sell. And they've got it all from small, obscure supplies to curriculum kits. I will say that their curriculum kits may not include everything you need. So be mindful of that so that you don't end up like I've had to do this year and realize that a couple supplies you need for the lab that's due tomorrow now means you have to run to the store. We're working on it. We're trying to get it improved. But they have the curriculum kits for all various companies, including those who don't have curriculum kits on their own websites, like Real Science Odyssey, which is what we're using this year, their biology. From Pandia Press, I cannot buy a curriculum kit. But they have coordinated with Pandia Press to have one. So that's a great option if, like me, you struggle to keep on top of things for science labs. They also have like mini units that they've created that you buy with the supplies. They give you the directions. So those are great. They have the different kits like from Thames and Cosmos. I shared a couple of those. Oh, plus the curriculum kit. So I did have a video where I showed those things if you're interested. So Home Science Tools is just a great option to buy science things targeted at you. And before I go any further, I want to know where you enjoy shopping for curriculum. So let me know down there. Number 4 is thrift books, which I think is similar to what Book Depository was, but it's now defunct. Thrift books has been around the internet for a long time. And it's what it sounds like. It is a used bookstore. They have reviews, so that's a great plus on their side. And it's really just kind of a one-stop shop for used books. In addition to books, they also have DVDs, CDs, records, video games. So if you have kiddos who like to play video games for all the different major platforms, it's a great option. They also offer gift cards, so if you need a stocking stuffer for a kiddo who loves books or loves music, loves video games, that would be a great option for them. Thrift books is a great way to buy used books. Now, I have used Add All for a bazillion years. I've talked about it. And in Add All, you put in a book title, it searches it and finds the best used book prices. And that's great, but sometimes you also just want to go to one place, put them all in, and get it all done. That's why I like thrift books. I've used them on and off for, a long time. Great customer service. Their shipping speed isn't always the quickest, but they do have free shipping over $15, so that's a great option as well, because on Amazon, when you buy used books from there, if it's not coming directly from an Amazon fulfillment, you pay, I think, $4 a book. So thrift books is a lot cheaper for that. And my last one, yes, and this one is a favorite of mine and homeschool families since the late 1980s, I believe. They've been around, and that is Rainbow Resource. I love Rainbow Resource. It is really a one-stop shop for your homeschool stuff. Think of Amazon, but for homeschool. They have everything you need. They have curriculum, individual books. They have curriculum from big publishers and small publishers. They have puzzles, games, some school supplies, depending on what you need. They've got posters. They've got it all. Their website, because they have so much, sometimes I find the navigation on their website not fantastic. It's a lot better than what it was when I first started shopping there, but it's a lot. They have so much, when in fact they still have catalogs, but the catalogs originally had everything that was on their website, and no joke, was this thick, huge. You would get it in the mail and it would be this, a big New York City type of phone book. Not New York City, it'd be smaller than that, but you know what I mean. It was a big phone book, or a big catalog. Now it's much more condensed. In fact, they have one that comes out with curriculum, and then I forget what they call the other one, but it's basically supplements catalog. They also have a fantastic Christmas catalog that my kids still enjoy looking through. You do have to request their catalogs now. They used to come, when they had the ones like this, they would send them out to everybody. Well, now they've smartly cut back on that. So smaller catalog. It's much easier to navigate now, the catalog. So I really suggest getting one, especially if you're looking for curriculum, you're looking for something new, if you're new to homeschooling. I really like their layout. They also have curriculum specialists that you can do a consulting session with, and I'm not sure how. I've never done it. I just know they exist. So their customer service chat is fantastic. So if you need some help choosing something, you don't know where to start or such, ask about it in their chat, and they'll be able to direct you where you need to go. Rainbow Resource to me it's just a treasure in the homeschool world. And it's surprising to me how many homeschoolers and even longtime homeschoolers don't know about it. So definitely go check it out. Their prices can be sometimes the same as what you get from the publisher. And in those cases, it's often because the publisher doesn't allow companies to sell it for less. But other ones will be lower. Sometimes you'll get sales. So just watch for them. Reach out to them if you have questions. I can't speak highly enough for Rainbow Resource. Oh, one last thing. They always put cute little stickers on the boxes, and they strike me as like stickers that I would have gotten in like Sunday school in the 1980s. They're just sweet little stickers, and it makes me smile every time for like the nostalgia and just the sweetness of it all. Their shipping is a little slow, but it's also affordable. So take what you can get. Before you leave, make sure you let me know down below where you like to shop for curriculum, and I will see you in the next video.